bbc.co.uk. So, now's the time I'm sure you've all been waiting for, the favourite bit of the show, the live session. I'm absolutely delighted to say NALGO BAY in session this evening. We're going to have a chat to them in a second, actually, Harry and Terry Ann, but first, they're going to play us a track to kick things off. So please, guys, in your own time, take it away.
How you gonna move me now? If you're gonna shout, you're drowning this water. Now you want your second chance. Don't you know the answer now? You know it all. You're always trying to shoot me down. How'd you make me feel so unstable? A quiet bright just suffocating. My mind's electrical. When I rewind, the time rewinds. The life I ordered something at all. Let's die to bright down. Still trying to prove me wrong. You didn't realize that you're just alright. You won. You're living in the past alone. You're dragging me down that well. I'm not a stone. You're always trying to shoot me down. How'd you make me feel so unstable? A quiet, bright thing suffocating. My mind's electrical. When everywhere the time rewinds, the life I ordered to available. Start to bright down. But we shouldn't shoot me down. Really thought I'd come around. You always trying to shoot me down. You really thought I'd come around. You always trying to shoot me down. How'd you make me feel so unstable? I'm quiet, quiet and suffocating. My mind's electrical. When everywhere my time rewinds, the life I ordered something above. Let's die to bright down.
Absolutely loving the feel back of that stripped back number from NALGO BAY. Obviously played the single on the show before, that's completely different. I love that. It's called Riot Town. Let me get the thumbs up. Yeah, I think we're ready to have a chat. Hang on, let's have a look. NALGO BAY, good evening.
Hello.
Oh, Terry Ann, how are we?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Very well, thank you. Tell me, Riot Town, is that an ode to Scarborough or what?
Yeah, definitely. But our hometown Scarborough, and it's definitely a glimpse into it.
Are we trying to say that Scarborough is a riot town on a Saturday night? Believe I have actually been out in Scarborough on a Saturday night, so I can vouch for you.
I'm not sure it's what it used to be honest with you, but it has a good go.
It does have a good go. Well, thank you so much for joining us. Say hello to Harry as well for us, won't you?
Yeah, he's here, but I'm the boss, I'm doing the talking.
Well, saying that you're the boss, let's get straight into nitty gritty. Obviously, we've played Riot Town on the show before. We've also played Amsterdam. Tell us about how you two got together as NALGO BAY, because I don't believe this is the first thing that you've ever done in terms of putting out music, is it? But I think it's the first sort of thing you're doing as NALGO BAY.
Yeah, so we've been working together, playing music together for quite a few years, to be honest, and we've written other stuff and done other projects together. But then NALGO BAY kind of was like a new project that came out of pretty much was formed in lockdown, really, when everyone had a lot of time on their hands. And we decided to write in a different direction and kind of switch things up a bit. And NALGO BAY came out. So Amsterdam was our first track. We released that in April. So,
What sort of switches did you make then, Terry Ann, to make it what it is today, as what it was previously?
in terms of music.
Yeah, what was it that what was the fire behind this vessel?
So I think I think it's always like a question of when you're writing, like sort of, are you writing just for you, or are you writing, are you trying to write in a particular way, or a particular style? But this it all kind of just felt right and just sort of came together really naturally, really.
And how did you two end up working together? Because, I'm not going to beat around the bush. I've done a bit of investigative journalism. What's this about you two used to live on a ship?
We did actually, yeah.
Yeah.
So we met because we were in a cover band, and we played covers on a ship, and we ended up travelling all the way around the world, and we did stuff in bands, stuff as a duo, and yeah, it was mint. It was really good. We got to see a load of the world and play some songs there. It was good fun.
What are you doing back in North Yorkshire then?
Well, it was kind of a bit of a. It just sort of happened, really. Again, another thing with lockdown, we came back, we got off the ship, and then that all ended, and then we ended up back in Scarborough, and then as the world paused for 2 years, we remained, but we love it, and we're kind of like, we're settled now, and we live in Caton by Caton Bay, and we love it here. I think as you get a bit older, you appreciate what you've got on your doorstep, like the beach and things.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, yeah.
You must be absolutely elated, the pair of you, at the sort of reaction of this project and sort of the love that you're getting from the last two singles that you brought out.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, like we are really grateful, and yeah, we've had a great response, and we've had some really good reactions and really positive feedback from people, and that makes it mint, because obviously we love what we do, and we love the tunes, but then whenever people are feeling it as well, it makes it more special for sure.
Of course it does. If you've just joined us, by the way, this is NALGO BAY in session for us on BBC Music introducing. Now, Terry Ann, you said right from the start, you are the boss. That's why you're speaking.
Yeah, I was only kidding.
No, you are now known as the boss. Forget Bruce Springsteen, you are the boss, right? So how do the songs work then? Who brings what to the table, or is it completely 50-50 down the line, sit around the kitchen table and write?
It very much depends on the song, what we're working on, but sometimes like one of us will have like a musical idea, like a riff or something. Sometimes, like quite often, Harry will go and have a shower, and all his good ideas come to him when he's in the shower, and he'll be like, I've listened to this, I've just written this in the shower. I'll be like, that's well good. And then other times it could be like a phrase or like a collection of words that have like a particular rhythm. We've also got like this book of quotes that someone bought me when I was in secondary school, I think. And sometimes if we're feeling a bit lost for inspiration, we'll open that and just like find some cool like words that look good together and like feel good together. And then, but once we've kind of got that initial idea, we kind of just sit down and everything just goes on pause, and we'll just work on it until it's done. And usually it kind of then just like takes on a little like life of its own, and kind of just sort of comes to life on its own kind of thing.
Yeah, well, I did actually see, I think you posted something not so long back about Harry's voice notes when he just got out of the shower. I think it was the workings of Amsterdam, is that right?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, and I listened to that, yeah. I did see that, yeah.
Yeah, it's and it's really cool to like have those things to look back on, because sometimes even we forget like how things started and then how they've progressed, and it's really nice to kind of like reflect on that. But yeah, the phone is just literally full of like hundreds of thousands of little ideas and riffs and stuff. So
I love stuff like that, as a big music fan. I saw that Tom Ogden from The Blossoms, I think it was the last album actually, he released all his voice memos of workings of the songs, even when they sounded really rough, and some of them sounded really raw and rubbish, but you got to see the workings of his mind. I think it gives you another insight into your favourite musicians, and these songs don't always come as a fully polished pop record. You've got to work on them. I think that's really nice that you as a duo showed us that it doesn't just come.
Yeah, that's really true. Like, people just hear a song in its entirety when it's finished, and they just think, oh, right, that's it. But there's like so much more gone into it, So I think Taylor Swift did something similar on I think it was the 1989 album. There was like some extra stuff where she did voice notes and stuff. And it's really cool to hear that side of things, for sure.
It is for show. Right, we're going to talk about gigs in a second, so I want to hear another one of your songs, if that's all right. But I know that we've touched upon it on BBC Radio York before and on BBC Introducing, but I want you to give a shout out to the ship sessions that you do, because they look incredible, by the way.
Yeah, they've gone off like really amazingly. Yeah, we're really proud of them. We've had some awesome bands on. We've had Pennine Suite from York, Anthea Drive from York as well. Sunbeam. It's been really, really good. So we're really excited to see what happens with that. And it's nice to get some original live music back into Scarborough, because there's not really any venues anymore in the town.
No, that is right. If people don't know what this actually is, that Terry and Harry, is it so rent out a ship on the Scarborough seafront and put gigs on in below deck?
Yeah, it's got sessions on the ship, and yeah, we put it on once a month. But yeah, people, I don't know if everybody knows that it's us that are running them, but yeah, it's us.
Well, they do now.
You know?
They do now. You have to keep an eye out for when those next gigs are. Right, let's talk about going forward for NALGO Bay. When can people see you? Where are you playing? Where are you going to be?
So we've got a couple of festivals. We're playing Headland Festival on the 27th of August in around our hometown.
Right.
And we're also really excited to be coming to York at the end of the year in December. On the 10th, we are supporting the Hazy Drains along with Scruffy Bear at the Victoria Vault, and that's on the 10th of December. So we're really excited about that.
That is
really
a
cool.
fantastic lineup, by the way. When you said that, then I was like, you what?
You'll have to come.
Too right, I'll come. You try and drag me away. You saw me at the other gig, didn't you? Propped in the corner with a pint of Guinness. I'll be there. Don't worry about that.
I'll hold you to that.
Yeah, most certainly. It was funny that actually he came over to me and goes, "You Jericho?" And I was like, "Oh no, what have I done? What have I done? What have I done?" And then you're like, "Oh, from NALGO Bay." I was like, "Oh, hello. How are you doing?" Anyway, hey, it's been a pleasure having you on the show. Thank you so much for doing this session. We really appreciate it. Loving what you're doing so far, and long let it continue. Again, say thank you to Harry for us, who's obviously hiding in the background, but thank you so much.
I will do.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for having us on. It's been a pleasure.
Tell me a little bit about Amsterdam, or is it all quite self-explanatory before you play it for me?
Yeah, so we thought we'd do Amsterdam, but we're given this chance to perform it live. We just really wanted to switch it up and make it totally different to how it is when you hear it on Spotify. And yeah, we just wanted to kind of just make it really delicate and really kind of get to the core of the songwriting. And yeah, so we've made this little arrangement for you.
Lovely. Okay, thank you so much, Terry. I very much appreciate you taking the time to have a chat with us on this Saturday evening. I wish you all the best, and if I don't see you before December, have a cracking summer on the gig circuit.
Yeah, man, definitely. You too, and thank you very much for having us on.
Always a pleasure. Thank you so much. So on BBC Music, introducing for York and North Yorkshire, live in session for us is Scarborough's very own NALGO Bay. And when I've given the thumbs up that they're ready, which is now, we'll hear this arrangement of Amsterdam in your own time. Guys, please, take it away.
We're faded, the sleepless nights sit up the crowd while we're sailing. Our eyes can see a final town. We're finding ourselves to lose the way. We're waiting. Feels like our lives are jaded. Feels like we're still breaking free. And hope is turning into anarchy. There's no denying love. Nobody will know. No, nobody will know. So we sailed up the river into Amsterdam, where I left my heart, forgot who I am. Crimson light burning right down into our souls. Whoa, whoa. Crazy inside the belly of the beast, invaded without a touch to say the least. We're losing ourselves to find the way. We're praying, not praying. Feels like our lives are jaded. Feels like we're wasted, breaking free. And hope is turning into anarchy. There's no use trying now. Nobody will know. No, nobody will know. into Amsterdam, where I left my heart, forgot who I am. Crimson lights burning right down into our souls. Whoa, whoa. Well, do you feel it when she calls you home? Are you dying for a crowded place with her? You feel it when she calls you home? Or is there that you can feel alone with her? So we sailed up the river into Amsterdam, where I left my heart, forgot who I am. So we sailed up the river into Amsterdam, where I left my heart, forgot who I am. Crimson lights burning right down into our soul. Whoa, 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 whoa.
BBC Music Introducing with Jericho Keys.
BBC Radio York.